How's it going, boys and girls? Today we are taking a trip over to Rhode Island where we are going to see a brand new pet store, the Show Me Reptiles pet store. Now if that name sounds familiar for you, it's probably because you guys saw me over at the Show Me Snakes Reptile Expo over in Rhode Island. The promoter there, Cory, has actually opened up a pet store for the Show Me Snakes franchise brand. I'm not too sure what it is. All I know is there's a new pet store in Rhode Island. We're gonna drive on over there and meet up with my friend Cory and talk a little bit about it. Well, boys and girls, I'm over here in Rhode Island at the Show Me Reptiles pet store. I'm here with my buddy Cory. He's gonna tell us a little bit about this shop.
Alright, so we're a small shop. We basically, a lot of stuff are on bioactive stuff here. We basically want to bring everyone, good quality animals, good quality feeders at affordable prices. That way you guys can take a better care of your animals and be able to afford to.
Awesome. How long have you been over here?
We opened up in January on the 5th.
So a little over a month, 6 weeks.
Yep.
Been doing good?
Yeah, so far so good. Can't complain.
Awesome.
We also are able to promote the shows here too as well, which helps build all the local scenes for us. We do a lot of U.S. art stuff here, a lot of giving back. We run a lot of promotions for the herp societies. We're doing a lot of educational shows, birthday parties. We do free shows at all the schools and libraries. So basically, this education is what it's all about here.
First thing I saw when I first came here were these awesome cages. Now usually I just see stuff like 10, 20 gallons stacked all over the place. You guys see me doing a little bit different, so you want to walk us through what we got over here?
Yeah, so these right here are the reptile habitats. You can find them on dubia.com. These are lightweight PVC cages that work really well. We run the low profile Zilliq lights on them. They can fit any kind of UV light, plant lights, and if you need, swap them out. That way you can pretty much grow whatever in it. All the beddings you see in all our cages are all our Show Me Reptiles line of beddings. We have our own bio balls, our own EVG, our own Cypress, our own desert blends. We pretty much marketed everything we can on that.
That's awesome.
We also have our own line of lighting coming out soon. We have our own tub scrub, our own water clarifiers.
That's something I need to invest
pretty
in.
Pretty much just branding out everything we can.
I see we got a couple of reptiles here. What are some of your favorites that you want to show the people off?
I don't know where to start. We got some really cool geckos. We have some red-eyed croc skinks. Those are really good. We have some really nice baby fire skinks. We have a lot of frogs and amphibians here. We try to push a lot of those stuff. There's not a lot of stores carry those, so we try to stand out as much as we can. We got some really nice bearded dragons. A lot of our stuff here is locally bred. If it ain't from us, it's from one of our vendors. This guy's of course is in shed, but
that's how it is on the channel. Everything you want to show off, it's always in shed.
That's the way it always works. You know what I mean? We have a lot of ball pythons and colubrids as well. Try to bring a nice variety. Got some really nice cresteds, some really nice crested geckos.
Oh, that is nice. Nice little quad stripe.
Yep. Like I said, if it's not produced by me, it might be reduced inside of our Troy, Missouri store, or we get it from some of our local vendors. We strictly stick with just captive bred animals, no wild caught.
Awesome.
So it's nice to be able to branch out and help support our vendors as well.
Yeah, especially the small guys too.
Right. So we have we have the access to be able to reach out to say for example this weekend we're inside of a couple of expos that we have going on. If I don't have the animals, I can always contact one of my promoters down there. We can get shipped up here and get nice quality animals.
Another thing that I'm personally interested in, because I've either been tried to go thinking about like the pet store route or maybe a private zoo route. So how did this come to be? So last time I saw you, you were just the show promoter. So how did you go from show promoter to pet store owner?
So we just basically wanted to have an area up here because as we're expanding in the Northeast, we're bringing up more shows like that. We wanted them to have like a headquarters so we can promote everything through the area. So we talked, me and Mickey got down and talked about it, and we decided that we'll put up a small shop, keep it going 24/7, and basically expand from here. We can use the shop as so now I'm working 24/7 with the company.
Yep.
That way I can constantly be on the phone with new locations, new vendors, and basically just working every day just to kind of push the brand. So we decided to put a location up here. Working on some other locations, another one in Missouri, and probably one in Massachusetts within the next year.
That's awesome.
So we feel that if we can have a nice quality shop in the areas that we were pushing for shows, that it helps us be able to push for the area.
I see that.
Yeah. So it's all about, like I said, once again, education, education, education.
I appreciate the time of you checking out my reptiles and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's a wrap, man. I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Got it, boys and girls. A cool place to go to. Now, obviously, it's not the biggest pet store out there in the world, but hey, folks, remember, we all got to start somewhere. When I first started, I was a dude that owned 30 reptiles in a spare bedroom. Now I've got over 200 in my own personal reptile building. Building blocks, people. That's the most important part. Some ending notes to go through before we end this video up. I think it was a really awesome place. Very clean. A good selection of stuff for reptile products. I really liked the cages. That was one thing that really stood out for me. They had really cool cages. I liked how they were sectioned out like that. I talked to him a little bit about it. The price was a little over my budget right now than what I can afford, but I might comp some of those reptile enclosures later on down the road. Really cool place, like I said. Awesome guy. Cory's a very educated guy. He knows what he's talking about, and he's a cool dude. Great promoter and great now pet store owner. Once again, thank you guys to Show Me Reptiles Pet Shop. Let me go over there, film a little bit with you guys, taking the time out of your day to just, entertain a little old YouTuber such as myself. That's about going to wrap it up, folks. As always, thank you so much for taking the time in your day to follow us over here at Dakota Blue and Exotics. I will see you guys later, but until next time, goodbye.